All my mothers hanging out with their kids today.
Go, Evangeline, go!
I thought in honor of Mother's Day, I would do a Mother's Day tier list. We've got a whole bunch of mothers here, a whole rank system from A to F, and then we have S tier for super awesome mom tier. So let's get started. Who are we gonna start with? I'm gonna start with Daenerys Targaryen, mother of dragons, obviously. I would say that if this was like 3 years ago, I'd probably put her in B tier. You know, she's not really doing much. She did pick up that sword a couple episodes ago, which would probably keep her in B tier, but she's been like acting mad queenie recently. We're gonna put her in C tier. Next, we got Queen Amidala, Princess of Thebes. She gave birth to Luke and Leia Skywalker. I mean, which is pretty cool. You know, it's pretty A tier. But she found Hayden Christensen attractive. E tier. We've got Sarah Connor. I threw Sarah Connor in here because I'm like, man, she's just, you know, she's that kind of mom. We have a lot of moms in here. There's a lot of different types of moms. All the different types of moms have to be represented, or it's not a real Mother's Day. I don't know. If she wasn't such a rabble rouser, I don't think any of the bad things would have happened to her. I get that John Connor is really the rabble rouser, but she is John Connor's mom. So D tier. Well, actually C tier, because she held her own against not one, but two Terminators. Speaking of Terminators, Casey Anthony, obviously. Casey Anthony's gotta be in here. I mean, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Evangeline, obviously Casey Anthony's gonna be F tier, because even if she was E tier, the fact that she didn't clear her browser history automatically puts her in F tier. But I'm like, she got away with it, didn't she? So, E tier. Mothers of Invention.
The major record labels need to have HR 2911 whiz through a few committees before anybody smells a rat. One of them is chaired by Senator Thurman. Is it a coincidence that Mrs. Thurman is affiliated with the PMRC? I can't say she's a member because the PMRC has no members. Their secretary told me on the phone last Friday that the PMRC has no members, only founders. I asked how many other DC wives are non-members of an organization that raises money by mail, has a tax-exempt status, and seems intent on running the Constitution of the United States through the family paper shredder.
A tier. Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary, she's a tough one. Probably like the most well-known mother. She's got this cool Iron Man. If you're such a mother that your face is being culturally appropriated worldwide, she lied about having sex with somebody and has caused nothing but trouble ever since. So, D tier. I'm not gonna do you like that, Mary. Queen Mother. Rest in peace. Look at this. S tier. Sally Field, Mrs. Gump from Forrest Gump.
There must be something can be done.
I don't know if this, I think it's kind of alluded to in the movie, but in the novel Forrest Gump, she sleeps with the principal to get Forrest into a good school.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
I mean, that's some boss shit. A tier. Can't have a 2019 Mother's Day tier list without Lori Loughlin. This is a picture of Lori Loughlin as Aunt Becky. You almost feel bad when, like, the law catches up with rich people, but who could say what you would do in that situation? You know what I mean? Is there nothing you wouldn't do for your kids? B tier. Cersei Lannister. I mean, Cersei Lannister, I mean, she's the ultimate. She's the ultimate mother, right? Like, her entire story arc is, like, based around her children. She just is a mother. I mean, do you sympathize with her? She's a great character, man. And Lena Headey, man. I mean, she's definitely got to be above Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons. That's for sure. B tier. All right. Oh, Alexa. Okay, thank you. Fucking women, dude.
Anytime.
Mother Teresa's a difficult one. She's always kind of, when I was a kid, she was like culturally relevant, like all over the place as like the person who does good and stuff, but her views on abortion were questionable. Her views on the sick and dying were also questionable. I don't give a fuck, dude. Women's right to choose. So we're gonna go with this little grouping down here: Mallory Archer, Charlotte Pickles, and Mom from Futurama. I put these three together because, I don't know, they're just successful women, and all of their kids are like, they're definitely something. You know what I mean? But I feel like they are strong, independent women, but I should have S tier. Up there with the Queen Mother. Kitty Foreman, absolutely classic. I mean, Eric's a really good kid. He doesn't really cause too much trouble. I mean, they're really just like normal kids in the 70s. Like, she's a really good mom, and she puts up with Red all the time and just like lets him be him and he lets her be her. And, you know, she provides for her family and is cool. And then like in season 7, she like smokes weed, and it's like the writers didn't force it on anybody. It just kind of naturally happened, and that was pretty cool. B tier. I'm gonna put you higher than Kitty, Gina. I'm gonna put you in A tier. I'm gonna resize you a little bit though. Do you wanna be really big? Or do you wanna be really small? Or really big? Or really small? Okay. All right, no, stop messing around. Gina Magnan. We have Molly Weasley.
Where have you?
I mean, she raised all those kids. And like, yeah, she had magic at her disposal, but like magic really only lets you have like 3 more kids, and she had like 4 more kids than she needed to. She protects well, she doesn't really protect anybody. She protects most of them. A few of them slip through the cracks, and I mean, that in itself is C tier. Candace Candy Lightner. She started Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Gotta be on the Mother's Day tier list. I mean, this is a woman with a cause. Since its inception, drunk driving related homicides, I think, have been reduced by half. Kind of like was pushing the agenda though. You know, it's complicated. D tier. Laura Dern, specifically Laura Dern as Ellie Sattler from Jurassic Park. She convinces Sam Neill to go back to the island that he said he'd never go back to get her son. Remember, he's like paragliding with her new husband, and then William H. Macy comes out and they're all in the... It's good. But in the first one, I mean, she literally carried the entire movie on her back. She helped the Stegosaurus. You know, she saved all the kids, and she was the one who went down and reset the power converters. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? A tier. Now this is a good team up. See, Martha, her daughter is getting married next weekend to a great guy, which is super cool. And she's super cool. And Ray's like a super cool kid. Like probably the best kid I know. And they have like a super healthy relationship. I just love her. She sends me care packages. Who does that? A tier. Oh, here with Gina Magnan and Laura Dern, obviously. I'm gonna put my mom in D tier. You know why? Because I had to bury her on Mother's Day, and she's so lovely. And that's why she's not in F tier with Mother Teresa. Mother from Alien, last but not least. I don't know. This one, honestly, I'm not surprised that it's last. It's gotta be D tier. Crew Expendable. I mean, it's pretty cutthroat. My heart's just not in the mother one. I'm gonna move my mom at a D tier. What the fuck am I doing? C tier. And I'm gonna put Mother in F tier, because fuck you guys, you don't know me. Straightened everything up a bit. Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you disagree, please let me know in the comments below. Did I miss any mothers? I mean, there's so many great mothers out there. I don't even think that one tier list would hold them all.